Hey friends, it's Jack down here at Backcountry Wine Bar. Happy November, by the way. I'd like to thank everyone who came out to our first Champagne versus Oregon Sparkling tasting that we had last Friday on Halloween, which was super fun. And, we tasted 8 wines, 4 from Champagne, 4 from Oregon, tasted them in blind pairs, and gathered up votes for which wine people preferred from each pair. And the results were maybe not surprising, but definitely decisive. Champagne swept the whole tasting. So 4 out of 4, it was Champagne over Oregon. Bollinger over Soder, Laurent Perrier over Corollary, Paul Roger over Lundin, and Mark Hebrar over Lytle Barnett. The none of these were blowouts, so I would say Oregon wine showed pretty strong, all things considered. And my wine of the night was actually an Oregon wine. It was the Lundin Brut Reserve, which I thought was just spectacular. And I was certain it was a champagne when I was tasting it. I was like, oh, this must be I thought it was the vintage Marc Hebrar. But I was really surprised to find that it was the Lundin. So that was pretty cool. But we're going to be doing it again this Friday, November 7th, with 8 new wines. Again, 4 from Champagne, 4 from Oregon in blind pairs. This time we've got a vintage grower champagne, Pierre Gimonet. I've got the Drapier Blanc de Blanc. I threw some Veuve Clicquot in there because I know there's a lot of people out there who swear this is their favorite champagne, and I want to find out if they're right. And then some Blanc de Blanc, vintage Blanc de Blanc from Louis Roederer. Those will be going up against Southern Oregon's finest, Maison Joussillon, the Blanc de Noir from Granville, and then I had to throw in a couple of the original greats, RMS, which is Rollins Souls, who is, arguably the godfather of Oregon sparkling wine, and the label that he originally put on the map, which is Argyle, and the Argyle is going to be their vintage extended tirage. So join us this Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. and see what you think. All right, we'll see you down there. Cheers.